an honor to once again introduce Judge Ana de Alba to the committee, President Biden's nominee to serve on the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. Judge de Alba is joined today once again by her family. I want to welcome them to Washington, to the Capitol, and to this committee. Judge de Alba is a proud daughter of immigrants from Mexico. Judge de Alba was born in Merced, California, and grew up in a family of farm workers. A first-generation high school graduate, she went on to earn both her bachelor's degree and her JD from UC Berkeley. After graduating, she built a successful career in private practice in the Central Valley of California, where she focused on complex commercial litigation while maintaining a robust pro bono practice. She also went on to establish a workers' rights clinic for low-wage workers to learn their rights and seek legal advice. In 2018, Judge de Alba was appointed as a Superior Court judge for Fresno County, where she served until 2022. And I was proud to introduce her before this very committee at the time when President Biden nominated her to serve as U.S. District Court judge for the Eastern District of California, to which she was confirmed. In the time since, she has proven to be more than just a qualified jurist. She's continued to demonstrate an expansive breadth of legal knowledge and an unwavering commitment to public service. Now, this committee, we're asked we ask ourselves this question: who do we want to preside over our nation's laws? Who do we want deciding some of the most difficult and vexing legal questions for our communities? When President Biden entered office, he made it clear that, of course, he'd be selecting judges from some of the most brilliant legal minds this country had to offer. But he also called on us to build a federal judiciary that reflected the diversity of the country that it serves. We were striving for a court system that looks like America. And we appreciate full well why. Because it brings different perspectives to the table, it enriches deliberations, and it builds trust in the judicial system, especially among underrepresented communities. And that's especially important now at a time when public faith in the judiciary continues to be challenged. But it's also particularly important for communities who don't often see themselves represented in positions of power, to know that there's a legal backstop they can trust to protect their rights in a court of appeals. So not only do we know that someone is knowledgeable, as passionate, and as intelligent as Judge de Alba would be the ideal candidate for the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, we also know that it absolutely matters to have a daughter of immigrants with the life experience that she brings to serve in this capacity. And we know that it matters to have the perspective of the first Latina to sit on the Eastern District Court, to now serve the largest of all 13 federal appellate courts. She's dedicated, she is fair, and universally respected by her colleagues. And I can think of few candidates as qualified and as prepared for this role as Judge de Alba. I urge my colleagues to advance her nomination. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Padilla. Senator